Hi, all. Pastor Don here. Um, First, I'd like to thank everybody who has reached out to me, who has been praying, who has provided food for David and me as I've been recovering from a surgery that involved doing an implant of a spinal cord stimulator. All is going well. The pain that the stimulator is to control, that pain is almost basically 98 to 100% control. So that is absolutely beyond miraculous, considering my doctor was hoping that I'd get 60% control. So I thank you all for just the love and the grace that you have showed us, and let doxologies abound for an answered prayer and of this surgery being so successful. Now for Sunday, May the 29th, it is Memorial Day weekend. So we will be remembering those men and women of our military who gave their life in service for us and for our country. Also, it's been a pretty sorrowful week with all that happened in Uvalde just this few days ago. Seems like just a few days ago, but yet a lifetime has transpired at the same time. So we will be leaning into all of that on Sunday. This will be a service of not only lament, but also reflection. Reflection as a church, self-reflection as followers of Jesus Christ. And we will also be remembering and being so thankful for the good news and the grace that is given to us by God. So it's going to be a very special service. There's going to be some very beautiful music that the choir is going to be presenting. And someone that's going to be helping us to present that music is someone who has not been able to be in worship with us for quite a while, almost a year that I know of, because of a battle with cancer. Here's a little sneak peek of who that person's going to be, okay? Believe me, the music that is going to be done is going to be beautiful, especially with Floyd there, right? And you don't want to miss it. Now, normally we would have been having a potluck on this Sunday because it is the 5th Sunday of the month. And we have wanted to start that tradition, especially with going to only one worship service on Sundays right now at 9 a.m. But with it being Memorial Day weekend, and with all that has happened this past week, it just doesn't seem appropriate to have a party, a potluck luncheon. What I would like you to do instead is take time this weekend, one, to remember the reason for this weekend. Very brave men and women gave their lives in service, and so honor them somehow, some way. Also, remember the 19 children, the 2 teachers, and even the family of the shooter, whom we are to forgive, that shooter, but their family has also suffered a loss. Do something kind for someone this weekend instead of doing a potluck luncheon. Maybe it's prepare a meal and take to somebody. Maybe it's just share a kind word or a smile, whatever God lays on your heart to do. Now, we will be getting together soon in just a little over a month for a potluck lunch. It's going to be on Sunday, July the 3rd, right after worship. And we're not going to be holding it in Mission Hall. We're going to be holding it in the backyard of the parsonage. So we're going to be doing 4th of July summer games, just having a grand time. We'll be barbecuing. David will be throwing something on the grill, okay? And we're going to be asking all of you to bring side dishes. But it'll be our first potluck together like this since at least I've been your pastor here at the parsonage on Sunday, July the 3rd. And then on Monday, July the 4th is the 4th of July parade here in Lake Hills. And we will be doing a float for that as well. Now, getting back to everything that's been going on with the shootings in Uvalde this past week, our church, along with some other churches in the area, are discussing ways that we can go and support the churches and their staff, as well as the two funeral homes in Uvalde. So many have stepped out and are loving on the families who have suffered such great loss, the families who are with children who are healing. So many have stepped out and are loving on the first responders and others in that capacity, and the school district and their employees and such. But I can tell you that as a pastor, sometimes when we're having to deal with a lot of grief and sorrow, I've never had to do a funeral after funeral after funeral like this. I've done like a week where I've had 4, and it's hard. And so we also want the churches and their staff and the funeral homes who are seeing and dealing with more than they should ever have to deal with. We want them to know that as they are caring for their community, the community of Lake Hills and Bandera County are going to care for them. So we're looking at putting together sandwiches and snacks and such. We will talk more about that during worship on Sunday, May the 29th. So definitely be there so you can hear how you can help with that project. But in the meantime, continue to pray for all those families, all the children in schools around our nation who are scared, as well as their parents and teachers and such. Let us also give thanks for those who are graduating and moving into new futures, how exciting that has to be for them. A little bittersweet for their families, but there's a lot going on. So be in prayer for them. And I will see you in worship at 9 a.m. on Sunday, May the 29th. Don't forget, we do breakfast at 8. There's going to be some nice little just goodies like pastries and stuff that you can have with your coffee. So breakfast at 8. If you're in the choir, show up at 8:15 so we can do a run through on the music, and then worship of a God who loves us in ways we can't even comprehend will begin at 9 a.m. I'll see you later, friends. Blessings. Bye.